How some printed words can evoke emotion.
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks come into today's matchup wanting to find a way to walk out of the stadium with win number 5 on the season. It's the Redskins going up against the Seahawks. And with that, we'll send you up to the Pacific Northwest and Central Field in Seattle, home of the Twins. As we'll welcome in our broadcast team of Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look
Man, this nigga gonna kick my ass. Fuck.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Seattle
Look at that
Seahawks. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Rolls the lone man in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. They go again with Rawls. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Wilson going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Play clock winding down. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. The starters for the Seahawks of Seattle on the offensive side. Charles, they could use a big game from Thomas Rawls.
And they really loved what they got out of him last year because an undrafted player is not supposed to give you nearly 6 yards a carry in production, and that's exactly what he did. They need a big game out of him, and they expect it.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson finding time. He's going to take another shot here. And that was nearly
come
picked.
on.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. And now a peek at the starters on the defensive side. A long way to go for the offense here on third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to try and go deep again. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5.
Wow.
All the way down at the 2-yard line.
All right. Move, boy. Move, move.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
God damn it!
First look is incomplete. And when this offense is clicking
You
on all
sorry
cylinders,
sack of
the running
nuts.
back is in sync as well.
Motherfucker. Fuck you.
Runs, catches,
Piece of shit
blocks,
ass
sets the tone for the
motherfucker.
offense.
A mama stank. God damn it. Motherfucker.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Fuck.
And a look at Seattle's defense.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done, people are going to look back and say he was an absolute steal in the NFL draft. A Pro Bowl player for any team.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now! 3-19! Back that up, Philly! Here we go! All right, here's Leopard! Leopard!
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Very little room for error here, backed up deep in their own end, but it's a situation they put a lot of work into this week. Let's see if it pays off. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Off off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
After the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They're going to look to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, get your tight end and let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
How the fuck did he drop that shit? Oh my goodness. Fucking had me. Fuck.
They're always wondering who's working inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Now loose football. The ball comes out. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13.
Are you fucking kidding?
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football.
Unbelievable.
Able to get it back.
Unbelievable fracking bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. All right.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. Cuts back right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Keith Marshall.
Fucking had to fumble. Is unbelievable.
And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. take it in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Wilson again to Rolls. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They stay on the ground, rolls again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to rifle one. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Out to the left here to Reed. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. And the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Josh Doxson's got it complete. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be first down, Washington.
Let's go. Over. No. Check. Patriot. Over. Let's go. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Detroit. Hurry up. Here we go. Over. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
Watch it now, Marty. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got time. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Oh, man.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. Back to the ground on 1st. Again, it's Rawls. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and it's
now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Dodson. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Green 39! Green 39! Watch it now, Marty!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away.
How did he not catch that?
Incomplete.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. His throw incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And his man on the outside. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Hello? Shit, I'm hearing shit. What's up? Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Now Marshall looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Did you get him, man?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A nice, strong run there for Rawls. His coach is back in high school in Flint, Michigan. You know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when you watch runs like that, because when you're trying to deal with a train, you're supposed to get out of the way, right? And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of runner he is. He can pop people as he goes by them.
The play clock's running down. Throwing now, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Rawls. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Fourth down. Here's Wilson going for the deep ball. And it is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. And here come the Redskins now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Jackson with a grab over the middle.
Oh.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finding time. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. That's strong running. And he gets it down to the 32.
How is he breaking fucking tackles?
That'll make it 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying
Jesus
time and
fucking
extending
Christ.
the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense...
Are you fucking kidding me?
...people to the football and snuffed out the play.
It's a gain of 7, and on
Man,
4th
fuck
down,
this
they're able to
goddamn
convert and
game.
move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Wow.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Motherfucking bullshit ass pop up. This man.
Bodied receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
I should have known though.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the 2nd half rolls along? Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away.
Unbelievable.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
Fred the play popped it up, nigga caught it.
Costly
Wow.
turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amendments.
Oh well.
sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Here we go with 2nd and 7. Wilson going to give to Walls. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Yeah, I can't get a pop-up.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds.
And then you pick a horrible kick. Fuck you.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they did have great confidence in having scored the last time out.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, this is Rawls. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
On first down, Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
those wrongs. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete.
You are fucking...
Go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. A look at Washington as they come on the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Gotta go. Get it up. 19. Check it out.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
You are
fuck. Turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Oh, man. You know what?
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you
I went down. The motherfucker still wouldn't go down.
Be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Unbelievable.
How they attack him here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. This is Marshall. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Time for a break.
Fucking fumble, you pussy-ass motherfucker.
After this. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Big game, bro.
Marshall. And he will be brought down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
Good game, bro.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. He'll field this at the 5. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Washington, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So that'll That'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.